open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Hey there, Bulldog. Good morning, sir.
The sports page brought to you by Renewal by Anderson. Their windows and doors can stand up to the heat and howling winds of Florida. And right now you can get 20% off replacement windows and patio doors. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
Overreaction Football Monday. Where to start?
Wow.
Okay. Do we want to get the non-football stuff out of the way?
Oh, lights out at the F1 desk. Yes, we can do the non-football incidentals here as we get our F1 insider furiously scrambling for information. It's Taco Bob from Mexico City.
Nobody has to scramble for info when I gave it to you on Friday. Max Verstappen was our last winner.
No, he came in third.
Damn it, man. Yeah. Lando Norris, good job, buddy. Google just caught up with everything.
Meanwhile, in Martinsville, Bulldog.
William Byron, who needs to change his name to Billy Byron if he wants to sound like a NASCAR driver. William Byron wins the final spot in the championship 4. He outduels Ryan Blaney. So William Byron is in the championship 4. He will join Denny, Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, and my man Kyle Larson.
I agree on Billy Byron. Could we just start calling him that? Because William is kind of,
William Byron sounds like he should be a yacht racer or something. William Byron.
Or a preacher.
Right.
Love it.
So, yeah, the championship 4 is next week in Phoenix. So before our set.
All right. Lightning get a win last night, 2-1 over Vegas. The Magic what's going on with the Magic?
Magic not playing well. They've lost 2 in a row now after the season opening victory over the Heat. And let's face it, they were lucky to win that first game. So they've lost 2 at home. 1 and 2 as they head on the road. Not a good start for the Magic. Once again, they're not able to shoot the 3-point shot. So hopefully that improves. We're only 3 games in, so we're not going to overreact.
They get the Sixers tonight on the road.
Sixers on the road tonight. So, Dodgers have tied the World Series 1-1. They won game 2. Yoshi Yamamoto, another complete game for him. Game 3 will be tonight against the Blue Jays. Where's that game at? Is that in?
It's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's in Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
So there you have it. I believe that's all the non-football stuff. All right, football. Big news in college football. Wow. LSU has fired Brian Kelly and buying out his $54 million contract. So yet another school spending, almost $60 million to buy out a coach. Penn State did it earlier. The Gators got a bargain. They only had to pay Billy Napier $20 million to buy him out.
Did you see that Louisiana's governor had to get involved to have that thing greenlit, the buyouts?
He did?
Yeah, he was part of the conversation.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. the amount of money being spent in college football is obscene. By the way, Brian Kelly, 34-14 during his 4 years at LSU, but of course, not playing that well this year. They get blown out by Texas A&M at Tiger Stadium on Saturday, so he's gone. The guy, I said this before, I'll say it again. The Gators are going to have to ante up about $15 million for 10 years if they want to hire Lane Kiffin, because look who they're competing against now. LSU, Penn State, maybe. Who knows? Florida State by the end of the year.
I had a Lane Kiffin thought earlier this morning,
That's
Bulldog.
a very good thought.
Actually, I have 2 thoughts now. One is first secure a very lucrative guaranteed current deal with Ole Miss. Then begin to poach the best talent from these schools that are coachless right now. Bring them all to your school, create a powerhouse and a dynasty and a go-to, a new powerhouse in the SEC, or pass go on all of that and go straight to one of these NFL vacancies that's going to be available.
Right. New powerhouse in the SEC. We already have one. They're called Vanderbilt.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're ranked number 9 in the country. They beat Missouri over the weekend. not a whole lot of big college football games over the weekend. Miami did get back on the winning track. They blew out Stanford. That game was close in the first half.
I was worried with the camouflage uniforms because that didn't work out so well back in the day when they got off the plane at Fiesta Bowl wearing those against Penn State. And yeah.
Hey, did you guys watch College Game Day and see the field goal kick?
I did not.
I did not.
Oh, it was epic. It was epic. Anyway, if you didn't see it, just Google it. The kid was a kicker in high school, Pat. It was the best kick yet.
Was he coached up by the Vandy kicking team?
Pat McAfee didn't even talk about that.
Huh.
No, but they had a kid that kicked college or high school football, and sure as hell, right down the rock at $500,000.
Nice.
And $250 to charity.
Nice.
Cool. NFL. What about your Dolphins? Where did that come from?
I was very confused watching that yesterday. Of course, the bar wasn't set very high, so anything north of a touchdown was just like gravy.
Yeah, Tua throws 4 touchdown passes, 20 of 26. The Dolphins, coming off that embarrassing loss to the Cleveland Browns last week, absolutely blow out the Falcons 34-10. Are you kidding me? The Dolphins get embarrassed last week, and this week they embarrass the Falcons, who were supposedly a pretty good team. I guess it all comes down to Tua wearing the helmet visor.
Yeah, I think he should get an eye infection every week.
Yeah, he got an eye infection. His eye was swollen shut. They treated it, put a visor on his helmet for extra protection, and he comes out and plays lights out for the Dolphins. So good for the Dolphins. The Buccaneers, man, their defense just stood up. Offense didn't play very well, but their defense stood up against the pathetic Saints yesterday. Bucs win that game 23-3.
How about gruesome injury of the week to Scadaboo?
Oh God!
Oh, Cam Scadaboo. That was sad. And oh man. By the way, I traded James Cook for Cam Scadaboo over the Saturday in my fantasy league, and Scadaboo gets it was a Joe Theismann like gruesome injury for Scadaboo, which is a shame because he'd been so good for the Vikings, for the Giants, and provided so much energy into that franchise, and now obviously he's out for the year.
But what did I say? What did I say 2 weeks ago? I go, the way this guy plays, he's going to get hurt. I hate to say it, man. That was
but he didn't get hurt running. He didn't get hurt like running over people. He got hurt like trying to get a pass, lands wrong, and somebody falls on his legs. So yeah, it was bad.
How about what happened to the Bengals yesterday? Oh my goodness,
that was the only good game in the NFL.
Wow,
it was the only good game. The Jets beat the Bengals. Jets get their first victory, 39-38. Justin Fields rises up after the owner of the Jets, Woody Johnson, just criticizes him all week long. And yeah, but look at every other game was a blowout.
Maybe the Jets went out there and did that for Mangold yesterday.
Yeah, man. How sad was that?
Yeah, that sucks.
How sad was that?
Pat, what were you saying? 40 what?
41 years old.
41 years old. I guess he had a kidney disease. Couldn't find a donor, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, sad news for Nick Mangold and his family, obviously. How about R.J. Harvey of the Broncos, huh? UCF's own. 3 touchdowns yesterday as the Broncos just blow out the Cowboys 44-24. Again, I'm looking at every game. Every game is like at least 2 possessions. Bills blow out the Panthers. Go down the list. And how good are the Patriots, by the way? Huh?
Yeah, well, it's a weird season, man.
It really is.
It's a weird season. We got the Washington and KC tonight, man, for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Jake Daniels not playing for Washington tonight, so I think who's the backup for the Commanders?
Who is the backup?
I don't even know.
You got me on that one.
I can tell you this, dog. I started Dart yesterday over Rodgers. Dart.
How did he do yesterday?
He did well. He, just shy of 20, but good job.
Any cuts to his mom?
No, I did not watch him play. I just lucrative earnings after.
All right.
The guy I traded, by the way, James Cook, 216 yards.
Of course.
2 touchdowns.
It's called Murphy's Law.
He is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Game On with Brandon Kravitz, weekday afternoons at 3 on FM 96.9 The Game.
By the way, happy birthday to K.K. Downing of the great Judas Priest. You got another thing coming. Oh, oh.
Free stuff.
Just make us number one on your presets on the iHeartRadio app.
Download the app now wherever you get your apps.
Brought to you by the Smith & Yulo Law Firm.